Get set, blow! Today I'm going to show you a game that you can do just about anywhere. And then in part 2, I'm going to show you how you use the game as an object lesson on the topic of faith. So let's get started. Now the object of the game is that you each take a feather and you have to see who can keep it up in the air the longest, just using their breath. And so what I normally do is I get 3 kids at a time up. They come and they each pick a feather and then they go somewhere in the room and I give them a little bit of time to have a little practice. And then I say, grab your feathers, hold them up high, on your mark, get set, blow! And they begin blowing and blowing and blowing until we get a winner for that round. The best way to try to keep track of things is using my class folders. Now, if you haven't seen my clip on class folders, here's an example of how to use it. I'm able to tick off who's had to go and who wins each round, and it's really, really helpful to have a class folder. The other thing that I do is I give the kids a few little tips. Now, their fingers tend to get really sticky, so I tell them to hold the feather on the very tip. Hold it really nice and high. And when I say on your mark, get set, blow, then to blow, so I give them a tip. Also, you got to make sure you turn off the fans, make sure there's not an air conditioner blowing, close any windows if there's a bit of a breeze, so you can feel the breeze. For the older kids, I get them prepared for the weeks coming up, and I say, guys, you don't want to miss next week. We're going to start our feathering championship. We're going to have a trophy for the winner, and we're going to have medals for the other winners, and this gets them motivated to turn up next week and not miss class. The other thing I do is I have a number of classes, so I have to prepare the trophies. I just take hot glue, and I put the feathers in there, and I also, just with these little medals, I just took some tape and tape some feathers on the back of the little plastic medals. And the winners usually wear these for the rest of the day. Now when they're really little, it's not easy to do to get your breath coordinated with the feather, and the game can go very quickly. So if you have really little children, it's probably better just to let a group of 5 have a go and put some music on, let them have a go playing and blowing the feather, and then get another group of 5 and everybody else watches while they do that, and so on, instead of having a championship. And then at the end of the lesson, you could let them each take a feather home. That would be really awesome. The feather game is really just a simple little game, and it brings a lot of fun, but it also is a great game to use as an object lesson when talking about the topic of faith. I'm going to be uploading that clip next, and if you want to get notification when I put it up, go ahead and subscribe, and then you'll get a notification when that goes up. I hope you like this idea. Thanks so much for watching.